Alright, time for some gathering in the black zone. Last time I went to Fort Sterling, but for some duo ganking in the black zone I had to bind myself back to Mardlock, so I'm starting a Mardlock again. And this time I am going to take tier 6 resources again. The last two runs I didn't get any money at all. So I'm going to see if I can make a little bit more money. If I take tier 6 resources again. And 5.2 and stuff like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I will make more money per time. The money that I got the last two runs was insanely low. I took the mining gear with me because I was not really finding any hide. Maybe I should take skinning gear again when I take low tier resources, because I do find tier 6 hide. So maybe this was a mistake, but I don't have a lot of maps with hide in front of me. But they are not so few that it would not be worth it, I suppose. I mean, I have the tier 6 desert map. There's a big stone stack. Should I take 6.1 stone? Probably not. I have a tier 6 desert in front of me. I will run through a tier 7 swamp. I will run through a tier 8 swamp. But there's not that much hide for me. What is this? A Halloween dungeon. I wonder if they are as bad as they have been. I mean, it's just a random solo dungeon. Nothing special, nothing great. Just like the last time. A tier 2 mob, a very tanky one. I'm going to skip it. I will get pretty full pretty quickly, I would suppose. I mean, I'm only using the safe mount, so I don't have a lot of carry weight. I may have some pretty bad loot per time with this. I don't know. Maybe it's good. Maybe I should just circle around. But I will be mainly gathering not so valuable tier 6 resources with this. Do I even need the gallant horse if I'm running around so close to town? Probably. Because from time to time there will be rather big or rather good ganking groups closer to town. Usually just rather big, not very good, because the better gankers are running around on higher level maps. But these ganking groups here can also be very big, which makes them just as dangerous. At least in the first moment. 527 learn points, and that's enough for leveling, for continuing to level up my tier 6 professions. I will need to teleport very early. So, as I have already thought, maybe I should just turn around at some point. So I don't have to teleport at all, or just teleport for much cheaper. Because teleporting already costs 100k. And it will cost like 300k if I just go deeper and get to 100%. There's a lot of people. There is no roads portal here. They are not interested in me. There's a skeleton next to the hyena, so I think I'm going to skip that one. Just takes so long to kill hyenas. Golden chest in 21 minutes. This does not need to bother me. Well, now I'm gathering a lot, but the stuff I'm gathering is not that valuable. There's no skeleton next to this hyena. So my hopes are high. Don't want to get hit by the bleed. Only one piece. Tier 6 maps. I mean, tier 6 maps can be pretty solid when they are very deep. I actually still got hit by the slow and even got hit by the bleed. Ah. Hyenas are really annoying. Especially without the poison buff. Also, all that stuff is not as valuable anymore, which was already happening, like the price drop a few weeks ago. The times of 2.5k for a piece of tier 6 hide are over. Since I'm gathering everything, I'll take a quick look into this map and see if it's actually interesting. .1 ore should be pretty good. Should be 2k per piece. Oh, it's not. It's not anymore. All the price is dropping so low. .3 stone. 1.67k. There was a dude. He was just using a tier 3 horse though. Everything seems to be taken here. Was just random that that slate was enchanted, I would guess. Somebody has been here. So I guess I'll just go deeper. I didn't see any resources on my way there. In theory it's still possible that in the east and the north there are resources, but 5 out of 5. If I'm constantly gathering tier 6 stuff, my loot will not be completely terrible. Not much time has passed, but I also need to walk the way back or teleport. Which also cuts into my profit. That's a different guy. Didn't really pay attention to his guild, which I should have. I'm decently close to the exit though. No big stacks so far. I mean, there was a big stone stack, to be fair, in the second map that I've reached. Tier 6 resources. I also don't see a reasonable way to circle around, at least for Martlock. I mean, I could walk this way. There I would have tier 6 snow, tier 6 highland, tier 7 desert. That's in theory a round I could walk. Here are some higher tier maps very close to town, but they are also very contested usually. Okay, let's quickly go for the 6.3 first. You never may know if you'll be allowed to continue gathering. So let's take the valuable stuff first. I'm finding a decent amount of tier 6 resources. I have to say that. But having a Spectral Diabore in this case would be so much better. But using a Spectral Diabore is also so much more dangerous. I was seen by a person, but I'm so close to the exit. I don't think I need to worry too much. I could take a look if the area behind the static area is not empty, which may be the case. It is possible. 56% carry weight already. Very soon I should turn back. Wards. Already cost me 140k to teleport. And I really don't have much money yet. Like I don't even have 300k or something. So teleporting while gathering these low tier resources seems rather awkward. Unless I would randomly find a Road of Avalon portal that leads me to the blue zone or yellow zone or red zone. Which then would be pretty good again. And I could just... Oh, I should not have gone behind the static area after seeing that it's empty. Whoops. But anyhow, maybe I should look for Roads of Avalon portals that are very handy, so I can teleport very often. But then it would also depend a lot on if those maps close to the Roads portal are full of tier 6 resources at least. Because if those are empty, then I still have to run a lot. And then I would not have any benefit. Then I could just as well start from the black zone cities. Circle at the Jamaica hideout. And there they are, the Jamaica people. But they do not seem to be interested in me. I would like to gather the 6.2 stone though. The circle should have left me now. I'll go back to the 6.2 stone, I think. Another Jamaica person. Okay, I'm not going to go there. Change my mind. Don't really want to deal with them. Small chest. These guys even had wolves. But I guess they were using small scale gear. And are just running around for fights. Otherwise they would have chased me. If they were gankers. I'm pretty sure. A big fiber stack. In a terrible position. I'll gather everything on the way there. On my way to getting there. Because the chances high that it's only on 1 out of 30. Chances high that I will not be able to gather it at all. So let's just relax. And take it slow. Oh, so many mobs here. But I'm not getting aggro. Should I even go there? It's such a terrible position. But the profit from that thing would definitely be way higher than what I'm getting from all these tier 6 resources. That's pretty clear. 67% carry rate. I basically already need to turn around. God. Maybe I should go for 6.1 resources instead. The last 2 runs I went for 6.2 resources only. I could go for 6.1 resources instead, then I would get deeper, basically. But it would take me also much longer, I would find much less stuff. A lot of pumpkins, meaning it's a group dungeon, I guess. Tier 7, oh, 7.1. And the big stack is gone. I'm finding resources here. That's interesting. 7.1 should be more valuable, right? 2.5k. Yeah, the wood is 1.5 times worth as much. I'm finding resources here, but this map is also very dangerous. Is this guy in a group? He's not in a group. Okay. That is weird. He does not have invisibility potions equipped. He's kinda using small scale or what's it called? Hellgate gear. It's a different person. It's a gatherer. This map here is rather dangerous in general. I'm at 76% carry rate. I pretty much need to go back. There is no way that I can go deeper. Like, finding a couple more resources and I'm full. So, going with so little carry rate is simply no option. This is not playable. I really do not feel like I should go with the Spectral Diabar. I mean, if I play extremely careful, there will still be situations that are not survivable. I could play extremely careful and I could just skip all the big stacks and gather everything that I see. It's an option. It's a possibility. But when I want to gather everything that I see, I will also run into terrible positions like this one. Which... this is so rough. So rough. Stuff is not valuable anymore. Spectral Diabar is pretty dangerous against strong groups. I feel like I just should just go deep, do some PvE, and take all the insanely high value resources and not go for big stacks. Because big stacks are basically the only place I should die when I use a gallant horse. And play correctly. And of course when I try to fight people randomly. I may also die when I'm doing that. $84%. But yeah, I would need a Spectre Diabol for this. I need carry weight. There's no way. Also the problem is there's no other mount that's really viable and has carry weight. I would need some useful ability to really get out of the hard situations. The Gallant Horse ability is great, but I need more carry weight. And to be honest, it's really annoying to look for mounts, because not all mounts are listed in the Destiny board. So it's kinda annoying to look for all the abilities. But I've already looked through the abilities of the mounts on the Destiny board, and there were no interesting abilities. The best thing beside the Gallant Horse was more invisibility. Nothing else. And the invisibility always requires you to play extremely well, is the problem. And there will be situations where invisibility will not be enough. The question is, are those situations, do they occur not that often, so that it's still worth it to die once in a while? But still, all the other runs make very solid profit, I would suppose. Even though it doesn't feel like that's the case anymore anyways. Like, it's kinda interesting how my profit per time went down the whole time that I'm now uploading gathering videos on YouTube, while my gathering levels, my gathering profession levels are rising, meaning I gather faster, meaning I get more gathering bonus, and still my profit per time is sinking. It's getting lower. I'm already turning back now because I'm at 93% carry weight, and I think I should run. I have a very fast mount, which is a nice thing that helps me, making the way back more efficient basically. What did I get in this time? 500k? I did get 500k, and I'm recording for 23 minutes now. So that's basically 1 million per hour, which is not great. I could have been lucky and gotten some 7.1 big stack. That's possible this way. And that would have increased my profit per time to like 1.5 million per hour, I would assume. I also could have found some 6.3, but that happens very rarely. Could have in theory found a little bit more of 6.2 resources, but that's also nothing you can really count on, basically. So the profit per time will simply not be that crazy. When I'm at 100%, I will probably teleport back. Let's throw away a little bit of stuff. Now I'm at 100% carry weight. Cost me 127k to teleport back. I probably want to run instead. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Found a lot of 6.3 stone. If I'm seeing some 6.2 resource or 6.3 or 5.3, I will throw away something and gather it. But considering how low my money per time is, I probably should just walk back. I'm pretty sure. There's a rather easy mob. A rather easy mob on tier 2, but there are a lot of people and I had been seen. Here it only cost me 107k. I'm pretty sure I should just walk. Considering how low my profit per time is, it is probably worth it. Taking me like 2 minutes, I think, to get through this map. 2 minutes for... Well, now it's costing me 107k. And I have 3 maps to go. So that's 6 minutes basically. There's a dismounted person, which is not very nice. So I better pay a little bit of attention to my surroundings right now. Seems fine. So it would take me 6 minutes, and 6 minutes would give me 107k. Is that worth it? 6 minutes. How much do I make in 6 minutes? Not that much, apparently. So it should be worth it. I made this stuff in... And that's going to be like 500k loot. 500k loot in half an hour. 500k in half an hour. Yeah, that's... I think that's less than 100k in 6 minutes. So it's actually worth it to run back, which is sad. But I could also find 6.3 resources, to be honest. But this does not look very nice. I think I'd rather take some PvE gear with me and go very deep and kill all the... Do I want to kill all the mobs? That's one interesting question. Or do I just want to go very deep and kill all the tier 2 mobs and tier 3 mobs? The highly enchanted ones. Because that's an option. And there's also the question, do I want to take journals with me? Probably. Actually, probably. Probably I want to take journals with me. But I probably only want to take tier 7 journals with me. But I think I do. I think I do want to do so. Let's see. Yeah, 500k. Oh god. Do I want journals? I will not gather very much. The stuff that I gather will give me a lot of fame. I will gather 6.2 resources. I will gather 6.3 resources. I will not find too much of that. I will also not find too much of the tier 7 resources, to be fair. And I would not go for big stacks if I do this. Because with PvE gear, it would be much harder to escape. In theory, I could also use a carving sword and minor work boots. And invisibility with an assassin jacket. And a soldier helmet. I could use that, but that's so inefficient for doing PvE. And it's really, 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 really bad for PvP. And I kind of want to kill somebody from time to time, I'm pretty sure. Do I want to use pork pie? I don't. I want to... Do I want to carry some pork pie with me, though? I could do that. I'm not going for big stacks, so it's not going to be worth it, basically. So I don't want to take pork pie with me. Do I have Daybreaker? I do. So I'm going to go with tier 8 gear. Or do I want to go with tier... No, I'm not going for big stacks, so I'm going to go with tier 8 gear actually. Am I level 100 on my face breaker already? I am, so I don't need to level this. Am I on the normal shield? 98 out of 100? Let's quickly get that to 100. I do want and need some invisibility though. I do want... I could go for the soldier helmet. It is rather solid in PvP. You can dodge some interesting things with this item. And I probably have pretty bad levels on that. And it's going to be solid for escaping. I could get through exits with this spell, but I probably rather want the Guardian helmet. So I can get rid of all these annoying damage over time effects, to be honest. And I basically just want some random boots. Random boots are good enough. Which random boots do I want though? I want random boots that I don't have good levels on yet, because I will get a lot of fame. Let's take those. I will want the Fort Sterling cape. I'm going to keep that. Since I'm doing PvE, I probably want to level some different offhand. Some that gives me more damage, basically. What are the offhands? I don't have too many levels on the Mist Caller. I don't have any levels on the Crypt Candle. Do I go with the Crypt Candle? I think I do. I don't have any levels on that. Let's level that up. I don't want pork pie. I want books. I want books. I don't want tier 6 books though. I want tier 7 books only. I am pretty sure. Yeah, and 2 books will definitely 100% be enough. Actually, 1 book. No. I'll take 2 books. I'll take 2 books. Tier 6 bag is fine. I want the Crypt Candle. I want invisibility potions for escaping. I want beef stew for killing mobs efficiently. Okay.
Have a look.
Crypt Candle. The typical... Let's quickly see, 775. Okay, so I'm going to take a tier 7 one. Costs 60k like this, 84 like that. What about excellent? Cost me quite a bit more. Well, I'm just going to take the cheap one. And I want a Guardian helmet, because there will be situations where I really may need one. Oh, 77, 72, 77. Okay, 71 one. Excellent, only 83k. That should be worth it, 81k. Yeah. I'll take it in. I'll take it in excellent. Do I have everything? I need journals. Prospector. Tier 7. Grandmaster Prospector Journal. Yes. Lumberjack. Grandmaster Lumberjack. Gamekeeper. And Cropper. Grandmaster Cropper. Okay.
Made a profit?
Yeah, I will have enough space in my inventory. So I can use books, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. So my offhand has very low IP and my cape. But the rest... Well... My weapon and my boots also don't have IP. And I don't want to take the invisibility, I'm sure. Because I want to kill mobs if I find some. So now the question is, do I also kill the normal mobs? They do give some pretty solid fame. Or do I just go for the enchanted mobs, the tier 2 enchantment and the tier 3 enchantment? I would find more valuable resources if I only take the good mobs. I probably should go for the normal mobs as well. But... I mean, I kill those very quickly. No. Feels kinda rough. No big stacks. I'm pretty sure I should not go for big stacks. It's like the only way I can die. I mean, this is slightly enchanted. It's really not as good. It's not close to being as good as the tier 2 enchanted mobs. But they really kill it quickly. There are very tanky versions, though. Feels so rough. A tier 2 mob. Oh. I got pushed. Bad. It's actually also pretty annoying that I take more damage with the crypt candle. But I also heal more. I kill them quicker. That's also a good thing, I guess. So it's kind of balanced. 60k, and I got 10k silver from that mob. 60k fame and 10k silver. Killing these tier 2 and tier 3 mobs is definitely really good. And there's a big stack. Let's go there. Do I want to go for big stacks that are very safe? That are very close to exits? Because I do have double invisibility. I do have a guardian helmet. I do have a jump on my E. I have a Fort Sterling cape. I could basically go for very safe. For very safe big stacks. I think I should do that. Also, of course, only gathering 6.2 resources right now. Not even 6.1 hide anymore. basically just taking resources that are worth 4k per piece. Because otherwise I would have to teleport home very soon. I will kill all enchanted mobs, but not normal mobs. Unless there are like 2 or 3 normal mobs at one place. So it will get very efficient. And there were 2 sword mobs. Do I only want to do it when there are 3 mobs? There is basil, but it's not enchanted, sadly. This feels so rough. Has gathering just become so bad? I mean, the reason why I'm not using the Spectral Diabor is because I will have a lot of situations that are very dangerous. And where I have very high chances of dying, like 30–40%. And I'm worth so much. And I lose all the loot that I have. And I'm in this danger for a very long time. I'm gathering for 1 to 2 hours at once. So I'm in danger for a very long time. I'm at risk for a very long time. If I take everything, if I gather tons of tier 6 resources, then the Spectral Diabor is pretty nice. But how deep do I go? If I went with the Spectral Diabor, I would necessarily need to find maps that are somewhat close to town and still are not empty. Which feels rather hard to realize. Which feels rather difficult to actually manage to find enough maps like that. I feel like. There's a medium chest pretty close to the exit. When I was in this map the last time, there was no group running around. Do I want to take a look at the medium chest? Probably not. Medium chests are so... They are there for so long. 6.2. It's very unlikely that I will get anything there. And it's very dangerous. It's just like these big stacks. I can die there. While I'm doing PvE, it's not that dangerous for me. There are big stacks. But those are inside the thing. Do I want to... I kinda want to run around this map, because very often there are enchanted mobs in here. And I'm going to take a quick look into this place here. There's a dude. Is he in a group? He's not in a group. I am strong enough to kill him 1v1, kinda. But it's an annoying matchup. It is an annoying matchup. Also, he had very high IP for his tier 7 gear because he has so high levels. He has such high levels. So now the question is, where are all the places where the normal mobs can spawn? Are there also places at the edge of the map? I think there are also some. It is very likely for me to find enchanted mobs if I find these places. So I actually take a very, how do you say this? Can I kill a fisher? He's playing Wanderlust. I can purge Wanderlust with my E. But he will have all his mobility. So I'm not seeing any places where mobs can spawn here right now. So I would assume most of the places are... Oh, tier 8. Most of those places are close to the big insane mob area. Elite mobs, or however they are called. Actually finding something together, hey. But yeah, that can happen when I'm looking for mobs. And I can also find mobs while I'm looking for resources. Of course, didn't make much money yet, but I also got some fame already, and I will have made some more silver just from picking up the silver from these mobs from the ground. But that's not that much yet either. 6.2. Okay, looking for these mob areas where the normal mobs can spawn, and these special mobs from this map are for some reason extremely not worth it. They are really just normally strong and don't give any fame and any silver compared to the normal open world mobs, which is very weird. But I'm pretty sure at the edge there can also be... Do I want to check out the corpses? There's a person. Does this guy have invincibility? He does. Mobs. Well, very soon I will be at such a place where mobs can spawn. Here is one. Sadly no tier 2 mobs. But I'm going to take all the normally enchanted mobs as well for this run. This fat guy here is so annoying. He's the tankiest of them and he always jumps away, so I cannot attack him without losing my mount. But this time he only jumped one time. Interesting. I tried to dodge with my E, but life can be difficult. More places with mobs. There will be at least one more place that I will find, but will I find another one? That's what I'm wondering about, but there should be more places. I simply don't know the locations of those. And I think these locations are fixed. I think these locations always stay the same. Here's one of these locations, but there are no enchanted mobs. Somebody killed them some time ago. Oh. Is there such a PvE location in the south? I mean, here in the west is one location, but these are these bad mobs, which is annoying. Does not look like PvE down here. There are only 2 places in this whole map with mobs? Here's one more. Nothing enchanted though. There are more places, obviously. I just don't know the locations, but I'm pretty sure the locations stay the same. 9/11, if you know what I mean. 9/11. If I only knew the locations of these spots. Because it happened to me so often that when I was gathering or something, I saw enchanted mobs at these locations. Because nobody comes here for PvE. At least for solo, duo, PvE stuff. Because there is so little stuff in this map. But that also means that all the mobs will never get killed and likewise will have a very high enchantment. Because they are left alone for so long. Money. It's going to take forever to fill these tier 7 books. That's for sure. Tier 8 wood and tier 7. Tier 8 wood and tier 8 fiber. Very valuable stuff. Is it worth it to carry pork pie with me? Not really. I really should not be going for big stacks unless they are very close to the exit, I'm pretty sure. Because it should be really difficult for me to die. When playing like this and when I'm doing big stacks, it is very likely for me to die. How expensive am I anyways? I got like 300-400k loot, so I'm worth 2 million basically with this equipment. Basically using tier 8 gear. But pretty cheap. And using tier 7 of these artifact thingies. I don't really want to look at the ore stack, because I only want to gather it if it's 5.3. The time when 5.2 ore has been worth 2.5k is also over, sadly. I mean, I also don't know how that even happened. How it happened that this stuff became so valuable suddenly. I don't know. Pretty weird. But it did happen. For not such a long amount of time. Only was like that for a month, maybe 2. I'm not going to kill tier 1 level 5 mobs. They really don't give much. If I find 3 level 5 mobs, like normal level 5 mobs, in one place, I will still kill them. One-shotting 3 mobs at once. There's a big stack. It is so tempting, in a way. But there's no escape. Like, there's no way I can go to the... what's it called? Southwest. Bleh. Southwest. There's simply nothing that I can reach that will bring me into safety. The place is rather open, which is kinda nice. But in that sense it's also very annoying that like the whole north and west are blocked off as well. I'm going to look for a few mobs in this map though, I think. I think I'm going to do that. There was a person. Let's take a look at the stack. If it's 8.2, I'm going to gather it. It's a wolf. Is it 8.2? No, it's not. There's an... Oh. Here I go. Oh, this was very close. I was almost dead. We managed to throw... Oh, there's a mob. There's a great mob. It was a tier 3 mob. If this guy managed to throw a poison potion at me, I would have died there. I would have basically needed to turn around earlier, I guess. Huh. Is that the case? Is that the case? I mean, I didn't see the dismounted guy who turned invisible to reach me like that, which was kind of annoying. I also should have dodged the W from the claws player. Oh, come on, it lost its enchantment, seriously? Come on. Why? Why are you doing this to me? There's a person. Does this guy belong to the ganking group? No, they seem to be different. There's this tier 3 mob. Tier 7 fiber. I think. Do I take this? I gather it so quickly. These guys will fight each other now, right? Will these guys go for the marble? They are not. I want the tier 3 mob, but people will kill it, right? Like, will kill this nice tier 3 mob. I should kill the tier 3 mob first. Before continuing to gather the marble, to be honest. I'll go for it right now. Cause it's more valuable. Way more valuable. Where was it? It was somewhere on my way where I escaped. I do want this tier 3 mob. Hopefully it's not killed yet. This person is not dangerous. Where was it? And it may already have been killed by the group because it's simply so valuable. And that's probably the case. I didn't walk over the plateau, so it must have been here somewhere. And I would just assume that they have taken them up. So let's go back to the marble and continue taking that. Too bad. It also was the easy one. The easy tier 3 mob, 8.2. Hello. Hello. Only one piece is kind of sad. Let's go gathering bonus and premium bonus. At least premium bonus. Oh, is this guy now? Wait, where was the marble? Was it here? I think it was here, right? Yeah. But hey, big stacks are dangerous. Who would have thought? Who Who would have thought? Didn't expect the invisible guy though. I may have used my ability already at that point. There's a guy doing PvE. He wasn't losing much health though. He also may not be very valuable. But I'm actually in danger right now. I could get ganked with invisibility now. Oh, this is so annoying. This is basically like gathering a big stack now. I'm so greedy. I want the marble. Do I want to take a look at the plateau? I probably just want to run through tier 8 maps, right? I probably want to look at them. And this is the reason why. Tier 8 resources. Feels rather unusual how many I am finding, but there was also a ganking group here. I don't know if the second group, let's say, I saw did belong to them. Oh, somebody was doing PvE. Maybe this was the weak guy. Maybe this was the weak guy. Maybe he killed some strong mob. Okay, let's take a quick look into the south. And do I want to take a look into the tier 7 map in the southeast? Does this make sense? There can be mobs. Or do I just want to continue going into the tier 8 maps and stuff? There's a big, small chest now. It is very possible that the group went away. Do I want to take a look at the small chest? I will have like at least 2 people contesting me there. But it's possible that I will get it, I think. I think that's possible. Oh, so many resources. 8 out of 11. When I'm done gathering this, I can go to the small chests, basically. I'll just play it safe. I mean, I'm not safe against an invisibility gank. But do people really gank small chests with invisibility when they are in a group? It's only one person ganking me, I can most likely escape. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Like, how the hell is someone going to get me? I can purge their movement speeds with my E. I mean, they will most likely use Royal Sandals. But am I really that much in danger? Against a single person, probably not. In most cases, I would even probably be able to kill a solo ganker with this gear. I don't have a useful potion, I don't have a useful cape. But they also don't have a useful potion if they gank me with invisibility. So that's kind of fine. It's kind of even. But I need to hit all my spells. If I do hit all my spells and use my spells, my defensives correctly, I should have an advantage against a ganker. 40 seconds, I'm pretty slow. I don't think I'll reach this in time. Run. Yeah, I'm way too slow, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not that slow, but people can loot it already. Oh god, can I go up here? I can't. Well, okay, I will be too slow, definitely. 2 seconds. There's no way that I can get it. Now they are opening it. Now it's gone. I can take a look at it still. Oh, whoa. Those were a lot of people. Not finding too many mobs right now. But that's pretty normal for a tier 8 map. There simply are not that many. 6.2 fiber is doing this better in tier 8 maps. Enchanted mobs will be insane in tier 8 maps, but there are way less enchanted mobs in tier 8 maps. Do I want to look at the tier 7 map? Probably. I probably want to run around in tier 7 and tier 8 maps. That's probably what I should be doing when I'm doing this like this. So I'll take a look at the map in the southeast. I mean, I can find 7.1 resources. And I can find enchanted mobs. And of course it's more likely to find enchanted mobs in a tier 7 map than in a tier 8 map. But the big question is, do I want to kill the normal mobs? That is the interesting part. That's a difficult part. Finding 6.2 resources also does not hurt. Before starting this, I could have taken a look. And this statistic here, no, not this one. Guild management, guild logs, PvE fame. Here I could have taken a look, and then after the whole run, I could have looked again and seen how much fame I've gotten from the whole thing. That's 2 mobs at once, so I think I should go for them. One spell rotation and they're dead. Let's take a quick look. Maybe there are either mobs or resources in this map. Or nothing. So far, so bad. Not really seeing anything. How far do I want to go into this map to take a look? I'll probably turn around here. Haven't found any 7.1 resources yet, but a lot of tier 8 resources. I mean, a lot is an overstatement, but an unusual amount for what I'm usually finding. Yeah, I'll continue. I'll look for different maps. Guys, you are a little bit early. 4 minutes. Inefficiency. Useless map. Well, 2 mobs at once. I'll take it. 2 tier 7 mobs at least. $3.5k silver. Another 6.2 tree, or is it the same? Who knows? Who knows? 18k fame, 3.5k silver for 1 spell rotation. 6.1 resources. People. There are people. And they are even dismounted. This is not good. But he was so weak, the dismounted player. Which was the reason why I continued walking. Otherwise, if this guy looked like a actual person, I would have turned around. 7.1 fiber. There are resources in this map. I mean, okay, I'm seeing a lot of people, so it makes sense that there are not too many gatherers. But interesting. Getting resources. Mm-hmm. 58% carry weight. About 900k loot. Teleporting cost 180k. But I have been finding a lot of tier 8 resources, which I will not always do. Feels rather lucky having so many tier 8 resources. Do I want to take a look into the tier 7 map? Once again, the question of the questions, but I think so. I do think so. 5.3 stone. Would I want to gather it? Maybe, because it does not have a lot of carry weight. Low tier resources do not have as much carry weight as the high tier resources. Have to consider that. 2 enchanted tier 5 mobs. I think I should go for that. I think I should go for that. Should not take too long. Kill those. Cool. 11k, 11k. Also always having the chance to drop a book. Can't forget about that. An enchanted dungeon. An enchanted dungeon. I mean, it's completely garbage. I'm only even thinking about the circumstance because in theory it's possible that some random person used a map. Well, somebody saw me, but he doesn't seem to be interested in me. And I kill this stuff very quickly. I'm fine. Two enchanted mobs and a normal mob right next to it. I still have cooldowns, so I'll use the chance to take a quick look around me. Oh, I need to dodge that. This big swordman actually deals quite a lot of damage with his normal attacks, which is really annoying. So I kind of want to focus him down first. A book. Not an insane amount of money. 4k, 4k, 2k. From the silver drop on the ground. Okay, so again, the same question as in the last tier 7 map. How deep do I want to go to check the map? I'll probably run into the middle and then turn around. One enchanted mob, yeah. I said I'll kill the normally enchanted mobs as well right now. Let's run and see how it goes. But I probably should do that. Seems sensible. 20k fame for one of these. It's pretty solid. And the chance to drop a book from those is not that low. Probably get a book from like every third, fourth or fifth mob. There's a person. Is he alone? He's alone. Okay. So I could have denied him if there were more pieces on this thing. How much did I get? 60k. Oh, 6.24. These 2 enchanted resources. Is this reason enough for me to check further? Or is it not? I also didn't find too many mobs yet. There's something enchanted, but I don't know if it still really exists. Let's see. Nope. No existence to confirm. That's a lot of mobs at once. Oh no, this archer is running into bad ways. That's not good. Kinda want to kill those quickly because they do deal damage. I'm not that insanely tanky with my crypt candle. Any resources? Any mobs? There are mobs, kind of. Probably worth it to kill them all at once. And there's a person. It's a scout. God. If he comes closer, I'm going to kill this guy. It's kinda annoying. I had 5 seconds cooldown because of him. I don't know if I would loot the tier 3 horse though. I probably would and throw it away later. If necessary. 2 mobs at once, good enough. Good enough, most likely. Even these normal mobs have a rather solid chance to drop a book on such a high level in the black zone. But it's time to leave this map. I'm not really finding enough stuff. Not really. %, carry rate. My carry rate is not rising that quickly now that I'm not gathering anything. Who would have thought? Kinda need to get into some tier 8 maps, I feel like. Or into a good tier 7 map. There's a chest. I'm going to stay for that. Haven't seen any people here yet, so pretty solid chance that I will be able to get it. Maybe, I don't know. 3 minutes are not that long. If nobody's in this map, then I have a very solid chance. Another book. Maybe on this side there are more mobs, which I would indeed appreciate. Sadly gotta dodge those. This guy deals a lot of damage. when getting hit by his spells. And he annoyingly runs around a lot as well. 2 minutes to go. So I think I got time for like 2 more mobs or 2 more resources, I would say. Tier 7 resources. Not seeing any mobs yet, but I'm also running on the street, which kinda sucks. There is 1 mob though. One more minute to go. "50 seconds. Any interesting resources, perhaps? Where am I right now? The next map is a tier 5 map, okay. 1 mob only, 2 mobs, but very hard to pull together them. Not very interesting. No resources here on the edge. 18 seconds. There's a tier 2 mob. There are a lot of mobs. I'll do that afterwards. I'll do this afterwards as well. 7 seconds. Nobody close. A big stack in this map. Close to the exit. Not very close to the exit. Still a rather dangerous place there. Nothing great. But not terrible. Can I pull them together a little bit? Yeah, kinda. Don't want to lose my Fort Sterling. Okay. Do I want to... it is not close enough and it is a tunnel. No, no. This looks like a no. Even though this map looks very inactive. Rough group of mobs, holy. Oh, what an annoying group of mobs. Let's get my mount. I mean, the crypt candle is really not the best offhand for doing PvE. I'm really thinking about this stack, but it is actually in a pretty bad spot. If it was a little bit closer, then it would be fine, but if I got ganked with invisibility, the way would be too far for me. I would not be able to reach the exit. Need to kill the small one first. Hopefully he's not teleporting. If he's not, that's good. There's a book. Getting rid of that damage over time effect there. Can also still use my boots for life regeneration. And nothing, but at least 12k silver. So time to continue the way. The way 6.3. It's worth 3k. It's not worth 3k. It again is worth less than 3k per piece. How much is it? It's really not that much. 2.6k. I mean, it's good when gathering a lot of stuff. But not like this. 2 mobs at once should be fine. Could have kinda pulled the one from the south as well. 6.2 and 2 mobs again. I'll take it. Yeah. Don't want to get hit by the CC. Don't want to lose my Fort Sterling cape. Not a book, sadly, but 5 pieces on this tree. That's very solid. This tier 7 blue public chest could also have been quite a lot better. It does have some solid potential to be pretty good after the buff that is already like 2 or 3 months ago now. Anything else that's nice in this map? Maybe I probably want to go behind the territory. Not really. Not really. Everything here is empty. Let's not do that. No point. But maybe there's something in front of the territory. Perhaps a mob. Even though that's pretty unlikely depending on who inhabits this territory. Two mobs is fine. I hate these archers. Running around the whole time, dodging my skill shots. Time to get out of this map. There are 2 mobs, but I don't have cooldowns. There's Basil, but it's not enchanted. Time to move on. 70% carry weight. The sad thing is with this approach, it does not make sense to run backwards ever. Simply does not make sense. Because mobs spawn way too late again. And high tier resources do not really respawn. Just like highly enchanted resources don't. Pretty much. Takes way too long. So basically the way to go would be to just move to the next black zone city, basically. Which, well, I'm basically at Bridgewatch already, Southeast. Do I take the quick way? No, I don't. I take the long way. I'm very far away from Bridgewatch. I'm closer to Thetford. Do I want to walk to Thetford now? Because teleporting... Somebody was killed. Because teleporting doesn't seem to be worth it, considering that I do not make enough money, right? I do not make enough money per time, so I should just move to Thetford now. I am pretty sure. Pretty sure. I mean, and like this, I could always just start in one city, go to the middle, and then go to the next city. Then from that city, go to the middle, and then go to the next city. This does sound like some kind of plan and would be kind of interesting to see if there are really some differences. The next map is going to be a garbage map, right? Oh, the wood has been taken. I was just thinking about if this map was completely empty, nobody was in here, I may want to check out the east. But if the wood is taken, northwest, northeast, and I've got 2 tier 7 maps, maybe I'll find something nice. Like 5 stacks of 7.3 resources or something moderate like that. That's what I'm looking for right now. Just a quick 3 or 4 million. That's what I'm looking for right now. In that case, having some pork pie with me would actually be worth it. There's a big stack and there's a big circle and I want to go to the northeast. That's annoying. I'll do it anyways though. The circle is moving. Can I go this way? I think I can, yeah. Oh, there's a person that's not good, but he's not in a guild. Does this matter? Probably not. Can't really rely too much on guild names. Lot of people here. But I should be fine, I'm pretty sure. Do I want to take 6.1 resources now that I am going kind of back already? Probably. From here I want to go to the northwest. I'm very close to Thetford already. Teleporting only costs 80k now as well. I think I'll take a look into this map. And I think I want to take 6.1 resources. But not flat resources. I'm really close to town. I'm only 2 maps away from reaching the Mardlock portal. Thetford portal. There's a person. A very valuable person. But also not a very weak person. I don't know if I would win the 1v1. I would kinda need to purge the armor. This doesn't really look like the person that I should be afraid of. I would most likely lose the 1v1 against this guy, but there's no way he would get me. Any nicely enchanted mobs maybe? I didn't find too many this run. Didn't find too many. I probably want to take Basalt now that I'm taking 6.1 resources. I think Basalt is only worth 1.6k. Even a little bit less than 1.6k right now. It's pretty crazy. I'm really close to the Roads of Avalon portal. I've seen this person in the northeast. Don't feel like I'm in danger too much here. 2 out of 7 only. In this case, I'm going to take the free charge. That's actually... In this case, I really want the free charge. And I kinda want to know if this map is a high level map. Because... Hide... Longfan March. It's tier 6. Let's quickly take a look. I mean, the Roads of Avalon are always disappointing. Completely, totally. But... Maybe I'm just insanely lucky right now. Tier 7, tier 8, tier 7, tier 8. Well, that's basically insanely lucky, yeah. That's basically insanely lucky. And I want to switch to this so I can steal some movement speed from an enemy that ganks me. Ugh, what did I say? Let's just be insanely lucky. You know, that also works. And if there's this stuff in this area, then I will also take a look at the small hide area, and I will also take a look at the small wood area. High tier resources. Eyo, eyo. And I don't really have a problem with carry weight right now. I can always still switch my boots to carry weight. Do I want to take the tier 7 resources? Probably. I also want to take the tier 6 hide now, because I'm now taking 6.1 resources, and tier 6 hide is basically worth as much as 6.1 resources and tier 7 resources even. 1.5k for one tier 7 ore. This is crazy. These prices are so insanely low. And I kind of want to run around this area and see if there are ancient... Well, I cannot kill ancient mobs, I believe, but maybe I can with parry. It's possible. It's possible. Well, no. I can't kill high tier ancient mobs, I'm very, very sure. Rip Cannon is also not the best weapon offhand for that, as already mentioned. But if there are old mobs, or just regular tier 7, tier 8 mobs, that would also be fine. Somebody was killed at the chest, or at the wood thingy. That's also possible. People getting killed. Icy donkeys is a killer. Tier 6. This guy was looking for puppies. This murderer. Why was there tier 8 ore? Twice. And tier 7 ore. Why was it here? There's not really anything around this. Do I still want to look at the wood there, down there? I want to look at the hide. But do I want to look at the wood? Longfen March. Wait a second, wait a second. Blue zone teleporting, let's go. Longfen March? That's blue zone, right? Tier 5. Ooh, Longfen March. Not in the best position to... Oh, never mind. Never mind. River cops found, don't really know. Probably not that close to any town. I'll just continue my way to Thetford. And I'm not going to take a look into the wood area, I think. No. I'll just take that tier 8 ore with me and leave this map. Still the roads of Avalon. Still usually garbage town. When it's about resources. Anybody suiciding here at the chest right now? No. It's a tier 8 chest. I'm running around doing PvE. Do I want to do the tier 8 chest right now? I have the wrong W. Do I want the chest? Probably, right? I got his capabilities. I got it all. I will always have my mount. Oh, this actually triggers a Fort Sterling cape? That's crazy. Going to use my boots for some life regeneration. I don't know why this knock-up from the spawned drone actually triggers my Fort Sterling cape. That's really weird. Want the Impaler. I do really want the Impaler. Tier 8 chest. Probably should do it, right? But what other kind of CC does the drone, like the spawned thingy, do? It only has a knock-up, right? Does it also have some kind of stun? Or slow? Or root? I don't think so. Not as far as I'm aware of. They are so tanky. But I mean, the chest can be good, I guess. Oh, it actually doesn't make sense for me to do these chests here or dungeons and stuff like that because I don't really want to loot runes and stuff like that when I'm doing this because I would not have the space in my inventory to take all that stuff. And I actually don't want to fight three bots at once. I'll reset that. Is this one fine? Yeah, it is. Oh god. On tier 8 they are running so far away. And they are teleporting, that also is a little bit annoying. But at least there are no cooldowns on spells anymore. On the weapon spells after mounting up. So it's not that bad anymore. This was running away too far again. I could just mount up and join. Eat. Yeah. I can't take it now. I'm basically back in town already. I'm going to find too much more stuff. Oh, this is a very annoying group to fight. And I'm very far away from my mount. I want to mount up. I just want to mount up against this. And use it to dodge a little bit. Because they are really blocking my way a lot. But now, finally, one down. What about a legendary chest? What about a legendary chest? I wouldn't be able to carry everything, but I don't mind. I do not mind. I mean, somebody was killed at the at the area chest down there. Am I in danger? Will somebody gank me with invisibility? Is somebody that insane? I mean, getting ganked by dismounted players is definitely possible, but is that dangerous? Will I have cooldown on my horse's ability? if somebody's close to me. Well, if I use my boots for health regeneration, then I will definitely have cooldown on that. This was a bad helmet use. Basically wanted to block one auto attack from this mob with that. But it's casting very often, so I'm not taking that much damage. It's blue. Yes. Pretty much worth it. And I can take all that stuff and I'm already overloaded. Whoop. Getting a 270k item pretty much means that it was worth it. I didn't take a look at the clock. So I don't know how long it took me to do this. But when watching this on YouTube, it will be pretty easy to see. Also, I got some silver bags, I got whatever. I got a few things. Time to get back to town. Pretty much. Not too much loot, obviously, but got a bit of fame. And a little bit of silver here and there. Sadly, I did not find too many enchanted mobs. I feel like. I mean, I found a lot of these simple enchanted mobs, if you know what I mean. Those that are only glowing but have no circle. A small chest, very close to town though. I want to go to the northwest, it's the only way. People are doing funny stuff at the Crystal Spider. Do I want to look at the small chest when there's a circle in this map? I mean, I can ride there and see what's going on. The Crystal Spider is gone now, so I don't really have a chance to get the chests. The circle will go for the chest, right? Because this map is extremely close to town. The Gatherer, who just started his run. Since I'm very close to town, I may as well take 5.2 resources. 19 seconds, let's take a look. 2 people, a gatherer, where's the chest? Chest is here. There are no people. There's a person. This is this is the group. I mean, if I was running around here with 2 people more, having a healer, I would kinda love to fight this group, because they are most likely very weak. They would also not give any money, but it would be fun. It would be a funny fight, just to see how much damage you deal against low IP targets. Northwest is the way. Cost me 40k to teleport away. I don't think that's okay. It's going to cost me 2 minutes to walk, I guess. I believe. I don't know. Enchanted mobs. Give me tier 2 and tier 3 enchanted mobs, please. 2 mobs. I kinda one-shot them. Even though it's not really one-shotting, but rather using a full rotation of spells, which takes me like 5 seconds, maybe 3 seconds. Somebody dying here, but this is a starting map. So people dying here usually are people that are worth no money at all. Thetford. That mother loving fort. Loot. What did I get? Well, 1.5 million or something. 170k in silverbacks as well. Some weird non-sellable books. 1.5 million. 170k silverbacks. And I had, what was it in the beginning? 500k? Did I have 500k in the beginning? The thing is, it took me probably like 5 or 10 minutes to re-gear and start the second run. So I'm recording now for like 1 hour and 50 minutes. Minus 10 minutes basically. 1 hour and 40 minutes, getting 2 million in total plus 170k. I mean, this is definitely better than what I've gotten the last 2 runs. 100%. And I'm also forgetting about the silver that I picked up from the ground, which is probably like 200k or something. That's what I would guess. So maybe, let's say 400k silver in cash, 2 million in loot, and that in 1 hour and 40 minutes. Better than what I had in the last run, definitely. The last 2 runs. But not that crazy, and I was kinda lucky with all these tier 8 resources. I really think I was kinda lucky with this tier 8 stuff.